Why, hello everyone, the Blue Sapphire here. And there's a thing that you have to deal with. I'm really sorry for it, and the fact that my audio and my video aren't syncing up for some reason. So, yeah. Also, before this video starts, I want to give a shout out to my friend Zach and my friend Gabe. So, I'll link his channel in the description or right here. Maybe? I don't know. But, one of the things one of the things I wanted to get into this is a story time. And it was back when I was in sixth grade, and I told the principal to fuck off. No joke. Just literally fuck off. And my mother was not happy with me, let's just say that. And what happened was, I had a friend, uh, those group of kids that think they're the top dogs of the school? We were that group, but we were a more grungy and edgy kind of group. So in this group, we kind of had like this, how do I explain it? Hmm. So there was like the top dog, second in command, then third in command. And then there was the rest of us. I was second in command going down to third. And I wanted to keep that second command. So the top girl, let's call her top dog. Uh, Me and Top Dog have been, well, we're not friends anymore. We don't even talk. Top Dog and me go way back in kindergarten. I was a big kid in kindergarten. I wasn't hold back or anything. I was just larger for my size, meaning I was taller and I had longer arms and I hit a lot more people. And it was usually on accidents. But they saw me as scary because I was this clumsy and goofy giant. Yeah, I was that kid. So what happened was, one day, me, second in command, and top dog, we all were just sitting at the lunch table, and the principal comes in. No wait, it's not the principal, it's the janitor. Dun dun dun. And we were just talking loudly for some reason. I'm friends with the custodian and janitor today, but the janitor retired the year later, probably because of me. I'm so sorry. But the janitor comes in and he says, "You girls need to stop talking so loud." And yeah, this like sets me off just like, yeah, whatever. And so like 5 minutes later, the principal comes. We don't like lower our voices at all. We just keep on talking. So the principal comes in, is like, "Hey, top dog, you need to go up on the stage." And this is sixth grade Chloe Munn, just like, "Oh my god, the janitor like wants to separate us because we're talking too loud, and that's a bunch of bullshit." No, top dog had detention. Yeah, because she wasn't doing her work, and that's how it is in my school. But the fact is, I had like a tantrum of this. And if you're kind of in my school, you kind of seen what those are like. And that's kind of embarrassing to me because they're not more of tantrums because well, back in sixth grade, yeah, they were tantrum. I apologize formally for that. By the way, you guys probably hate me for that. But now it's mostly anxiety where I freak out, just like, "Ah." I was not held enough as a child. Okay, back to the story. So we were basically, I basically was really mad. Storm out of the lunchroom, and the principal follows. And so, no, it's not the principal. It's the security guard. And so I was, for some reason, me and him were friends after this because he saw, oh well, this kid and not going to do well in life, at least give them at least some, well, of a decent year. This was first semester. Second semester was a lot better. But the security guard just follows me out to the front of the school where I stormed out, and this is where it gets interesting because the principal followed the security guard, and so yeah, so there's these two hallways. You could either go front to the buses, or you could go the long way like that. Like, here's the cafeteria. You walk out. There's a hallway to the outside, and then there's this way, and then another hallway to the buses again. And if you're coming down the stairs, you go that way, and if you're coming out of the cafeteria, you go that way, basically. But every kid comes in from the busway, and so the one by the cafeteria. I went out the busway, and I was just storming outside. Da, 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 da. I'm such a rebel. Ah. Yeah. So I hate sixth grade me. And so I was it was not I was basically telling the security guard why I was mad. And so yeah. We go back inside, and no, wait. I go the other way into the one right by the stairs. And the principal's following me at this point, and I turn around and yell, "Fuck off!" Yeah. And so it goes to the point of where the security guard is following me to the principal's office because I've been in this procedure before of what I know I'm in trouble, and I know why. And so it comes to that point. And so my mom is ringing up, and I go home, and that's the end of that story. But here's the second story, part two. um, when I got into a fight. Yes, this little person who's 5'3" and doesn't have a clue of how to fight got into a fight. No joke. So I didn't even win. It was not even like a real fight. It was just like, like one of those fights where like the nerd kid gets like slapped. Guess who was the one that got slapped? And it was okay. Set the scene. So there's a gym. So the cafeteria to the gym, and there's these bleachers. And the bleachers are just there, and they're up against the wall. And as they're supposed to be. I've explained this way too much for people who don't go to my school. And so I had a book with me. It has like some type of like importance to the story somehow. And so I was reading my book, and it was about vampires. Yes, vampires. Of course it has to be vampires. And I could be a vampire, can't I? I'm pale as fuck, so. But I was reading it, and I really enjoyed this book. And so while I was reading it, Top Dog goes, "Wow, that book's so gay." And in that moment, I didn't really know what it meant. I just thought it was a bad term. Now I know what it means. And yeah, you know where that story. Well, I know what it means now, and I kind of am LGBT. You know what I mean. This got really awkward. But I was really offended by it. And so I get up and say, "What?" And she gets up too. And I literally go, "I'm taller." But then we get back at it again. No joke. I literally go, "I'm taller." But she's like 2 inches taller than me, but she is on the lower level of the bleachers. And so she marches back up to where I am, and people thought I moved forward and smacked her with the book. No, I didn't at all. But the people that saw said I did. But yeah, the she pushes me down. I hit my head against the wall right here, and then she's over me and starts punching right here 8 times. I don't have any bruises or scars from it, so yeah. And then and I was in tears because it wasn't really I was hurt. It didn't really hurt. I actually have a pretty thick skull, but uh I was crying because of the anxiety around me and how everyone was watching me for one, and how my friend kind of betrayed me of not like, you know, no one did anything to like pull us off. But the teacher goes, "Hey, hey, you stop that!" Just like screaming at us to stop. But it wasn't me stopping. It was just me like, you know, "Ugh, why am I being hit?" So yeah, and so marched back up to the principal's office. My mom is reined up, and I get into the car. It's like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Yeah, I was the one that got beat up. I'm sorry, mom." And it's like, "I'm not mad at you. You probably did nothing." And yeah, that was the story. I didn't get in trouble. She probably did. We both got 3 days suspensions, even though I did nothing, and except got offended and then beat up. But yeah, those were my two school stories. I've obviously changed from that. That was only first semester. Second semester was a lot more fun and a lot better, and I didn't get hurt, and I barely got into any arguments. I was still a clumsy kid. Yeah, a clumsy kid. But that was that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I please like and subscribe. Tell me any school stories that you have in the comments below. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye!